Hey, love bugs, what's up? I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that thing whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are going to talk about, and we have an update on Wendy Williams and her current health state, which, is a little bit alarming. We're going to be talking about Drake and Kendrick Lamar. We're going to be talking about Ray J flirting with Nicki Minaj, which was absolutely hilarious. And then we're going to be talking about Tony the Closer and a breakup that he's going through. And I just feel like, I really wanted to talk about that in particular because he said some nasty things about Black women. And now we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it because the irony, child, just the irony. We waiting for a few more of the love bucks to join us. Hey, Kimon. Hey, Ariana. I hope I'm saying it right. Ariana, what's up, Unique? How y'all doing? Everybody that's coming in the house, make sure y'all paying the entry fee. It is to smash the like button. So everybody smash the like button. What's up, TT? Hey, Shantia. Hey, what's going on, y'all? So we about to head on over to these Instagram streets. Let me share the screen. How's everybody tonight? I hope y'all doing good. Hey, Rye. What's up, Trini? Hey, Ebony. What's up, guys? Anointed. Okay, shouts out to the neighborhood talk. So sad. Wendy Williams is now permanently incapacitated, y'all. Like, that sounds so heavy. I had to Google what incapacitated means. And incapacitated means deprived of strength or power, debilitated. And then what does it mean when a person is incapacitated? The physical and or incapacitation is the physical and or mental inability to make informed, rational judgments and decisions. Someone is incapacitated if they are asleep or unconscious. Someone can also be incapacitated by alcohol or other substances. So, of course, it was the woman that is in her guardian that is, in control of her money, basically, is the one that's filing a motion to basically say that she's incapacitated. So Wendy is still with us, but it does not seem like we will ever get her back. And it makes me so sad because there will never ever be another Wendy Williams. Like, Wendy is the GOAT. If it wasn't for Wendy, I wouldn't even be doing Hot Topics. She coined Hot Topics. You know what I mean? Like, she popularized, like, giving social commentary, and also, like, the way that she did her talk show was so different from everyone else's. Like, I was even inspired by her purple chair. I got a pink chair, like, she's with the glam and the showgirl and the glitz. And she's so inspiring. And I got the opportunity to go to the Wendy Williams show twice in New York City. And I saw her in action in real life. And I was like, wow, like, even though her eyes were a little glossed over and she seemed a bit disassociated when she came out, in between takes, and like once the show was over, to like greet the audience members or whatever, but she was able to still do her show. So sometimes a lot of people you see on television, the singers, the actors, when they're not in performative mode, then they are not as sound or as cognizant or as healthy or as aware as you would think they are. Like, some people could turn it off and turn it on. Like, when we saw Britney Spears, when she did that residency in Vegas, and Britney was like performing every night, but in real life, like, if she was actually expected to probably carry a conversation or to read over paperwork or to be cognizant enough to sit in a meeting, she probably was unable to do it. But when you are an entertainer, when you're a performer, it's kind of like a muscle. So muscle memory kicks in. And I feel like that is what was happening for Wendy Williams during the last couple years of her show. It was like muscle memory. And then, of course, you got the teleprompter, but we saw her decline on television. Like, she would be stumbling over her words. She sometimes, we saw her pass out with the lady Statue of Liberty costume during that Halloween show. So we've seen Wendy decline right before our very eyes. I remember she had started going to rehab, and she would come on the show and talk about it, and she would cry. Like, it was just terrible. And I really, really think that the straw that broke the camel's back was when Kevin, her husband, had that baby on her. She was okay with her husband cheating and dicking and dodging and having a mistress. She was okay with that as long as he was still her man publicly. And I don't think that she was able to handle the public humiliation and embarrassment with him having another child. And Wendy wasn't able to really carry more kids. Like, she said that it was so hard for her to carry Kevin Jr., and she had to be on bed rest. And of course, he had a baby girl with the mistress, and I know that had to just really, really break her and send her into a whirlwind and cause her to probably binge even more on alcohol and substances, which now leads us to the state that she's in present day. But she is an older woman, but she's not that old. Let me see how old Wendy Williams is. Wow, Wendy Williams is 60 years old. Wendy Williams is the same age as Kamala Harris. And Kamala Harris just did a whole presidential campaign. Like, think about how much energy and life Kamala Harris still has left in her. She literally just ran for the president of the United States of America. She literally just went on a campaign trail. She toured all over the country, day in and day out. She raised billions of dollars. She was still speaking and doing speeches and doing television appearances. And her and Wendy Williams are the same age. Like, that makes me so sad for Wendy. Like, she's really not a super old woman, like, this is crazy. That's why we got to do our best to take care of our vessel. You just never know. You could eat healthy, you could work out and still be sick. Like, you just don't know. But do the best that you can. Neighbors, this is so unfortunate. Beloved TV host Wendy Williams has been in a tragic health battle ever since she was originally diagnosed with dementia in 2022. So she was 58 when she was diagnosed with dementia. Unfortunately, it's a battle Wendy may not win. According to new court documents obtained by the U.S. Sun, Wendy is now permanently incapacitated as a result of her illness. Sabrina Morisi, Wendy's legal guardian, filed a motion to the court to have certain details about her health and finances redacted from the public due to Wendy's health becoming worse than before and their need for privacy. In the doc, Sabrina claims Wendy is cognitively impaired and cannot physically and mentally take care of herself. Damn. Wendy is an acclaimed entertainer who tragically has been afflicted by early onset dementia and as a result has become cognitively impaired and permanently incapacitated. In January 2022, after becoming aware of a pattern of disturbing events concerning Wendy's welfare and finances, Wells Fargo took the highly unusual step of initiating a guardianship proceeding on its own initiative in the Supreme Court of New York County. The guardianship proceeding to seek the court appointment of an independent guardian or for Wendy's financial affairs. We respectfully request that the court grant plaintiff's motion for limited redactions to protect non-public information from the guardianship proceedings that has been placed under seal by the court overseeing that proceeding. This is so sad. We will continue to pray for Wendy Williams and her family during this tough time. What are your guys' thoughts? Honestly, the fact that they want to hide the money, they don't want the public to be privy to what's going on with her. I think that that is alarming, and I would look at that as a red flag. I honestly would look at that as a red flag. I don't like that. I don't like that she even has a legal guardianship when she has, other family members that are well enough and aware enough that could, reside over her estate. I don't like that some random fucking clear lady from probably Montana or wherever the fuck she's from has control over Wendy's money. Like, the whole shit just does not sit well, and it does not. Something is fishy. Something has always been fishy as far as this is concerned. And then, when the docuseries came out, Wendy looked completely out of it. People said that she may have been acting because she no longer wants to be responsible for having to pay spousal support to Kevin. Like, we just don't know. We don't know. I think someone spiritually did something to Wendy. You might be right. You might be right. Hey, Kim. What's up, Merly? Hey, Bless One. Hey, Norris. You all might be right. Hey, Pink. Y'all might be right. Someone said, delete this and put a better picture of Wendy. Stop playing with us. They said, as 2024 draws to a close, I ask that you guys resolve to be better stewards over this platform. Show people a bit more grace. So they mad that they chose this photo. This pic was unnecessary. Using this picture is disrespectful. Oh my God, this is a good one, Densia. I definitely was gonna touch on this, and we absolutely will do a vertical live and touch on this subject. And we always talk about how a man could literally ruin you. A man could fucking bring you down. And yes, we are in control over ourselves and over our lives and how we operate, but people have influence over us. And as women, and I spoke about this, I believe I mentioned this yesterday. As a powerful woman, you need a man that understands his place. You need a man that is not out to just leech off of you. You need a man that actually loves you for who you are, and he doesn't only see you as a dollar sign. And I honestly, after seeing this and a lot of in many other cases with women who has their husbands managing them, I don't know that that's a good idea. Like me moving forward, I don't know that I would be married to a man that's my manager. Like, I just don't think that it's a good idea because the lines get blurred. You know what I mean? And then, like, especially when millions and millions of dollars come into play, it's like you no longer see me as your wife. You see me as just straight up a resource. Although women are naturally resources for men and we're naturally assets for men. But when you are a powerful woman in the way that Wendy Williams, grew her brand to be, the way that she amassed so much wealth and accolades and access and resources and outside of herself, like that is something that is so special. And everybody doesn't get those opportunities. Everybody is not a star like that, a superstar. Some people may have star qualities, but everybody is not a fucking superstar. And this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to talk about me because this is my motherfucking show, is another reason why I am not. You may see me talking to somebody or entertaining somebody, but to really, really be put like it is so important as women to be mindful of who you attach yourself to. You have to be mindful of who you attach yourself to. You have to, because a man can fucking drain you. A man could energy harvest off of you. A man could fucking destiny swap with you. A man could literally, a man will unalive you quicker than your fucking head could spin. You have to be so careful of who you marry. Like, I'm so leery of that. Like, I'd be so nervous. Like, oh my God, because I mean, right now we're at 30K subscribers. In the blink of a fucking eye, we could be at 300K. You know what I mean? A million. You never know where you could go. No one knows. But if you know that you're going to continue on and you know that you have something that you want to accomplish and you're working toward it every single day, it doesn't matter if you want to be a doctor, a lawyer. It doesn't matter if you want to open up a restaurant chain. Whatever it is that you want to do as a woman, you have to be you got to be on your P's and Q's when it comes to the man that you choose. Because men, oh my God, it's so scary. It's so scary. And it's really, really fucking scary attaching yourself to a man, especially in a marriage. It's easy to have a sneaky link or, to fuck off a little bit, do a little freaking off with a nigga. Ain't nobody gotta really know. It's easier to even have a fucking baby with a man and y'all don't work out and you get to go on and have your life and your life being your own, as opposed to being in a fucking marriage and entangled with your business with a fucking man that means well. Like, seriously. I believe that Wendy went into this early dementia because her husband had a baby on her. And I believe that her husband stealing from her and putting her through so much stress and turmoil. And she was heavily male identified and she was so obsessed with him and she just wanted to be loved. He took advantage of her. He preyed on her vulnerability. He was a hood nigga. Wendy was like a studious, like she was from the suburbs. She grew up in a two-family home, a two-parent home. She didn't really know anything about streets, but he made her feel protected. And he did what he needed to do in the beginning to secure the bag, which was to make her fall in love and, make her feel like she needed him to survive. You know what I mean? Like, make her feel like without him, she's not going to have anything. And even when she was still a little bit aware and we would see Wendy pop up and do like a little appearance. And when I remember, I think she was on like a podcast or something and she was still talking about love. Like, yeah, I'm open to date and, I want to be somebody's girl and I really want to have a man. And thinking about it, Wendy could still very well, if she had her health, she could have found a new love. She's only 60 years old. Like, that's not really old. Kamala Harris is 60 years old and she just ran to be the president of the United States. Vivica Fox is 60 years old. These women could still get men if you're healthy, if you have your mental ability still. But a man could fuck your whole life up. I'm telling you. They really can. A man can fucking ruin you. And it is because us as women, we give our power away to men. Because we grow up in a world where everything is about a man. Everything is about a fucking man. Whether you're chose by a man, whether you're married to a man, and especially from her generation is absolutely black male worshipers. They took everything from a man. Whatever he did, as long as he came home at night. As long as I got my husband, as long as I got my ring, I'm gonna give him all of my fucking money. I'm gonna let him have his mistress down the street. And we breaking the cycle, you know? And sometimes we go through it and we be like, damn, like we fucked up out here, you know, like, oh, I know I shouldn't probably be dealing with this nigga. I'm comfortable with him. It's hard to let go. Like, I go through the motions too. I'm human. But at the end of the day, we gotta like really, really buckle the fuck down. And especially if you are a fucking powerhouse, if you're anointed, if you know in your heart of hearts that you are destined to do something big, especially publicly, you got to be that much more fucking careful of who you align yourself with publicly and privately, because people will be fucking out to get you. Kevin saw Wendy Williams' potential. When he met her, she did not have her talk show yet. She, you know, was going through the motions with getting fired from the radio station, but he saw her potential. He saw her drive. She already had connections. She was already building something. She was already Wendy Williams. She wasn't as big as she is now, but he saw that. He weaseled his fucking way in, and he made sure that he had a large piece of her pie. Ciao. But yes, Dencia says, "Dare women, leave broke villain men alone who will cause you a broken heart. Look at the strong, beautiful, kind woman. A heartbreak destroyed her. I learned that from our last meeting and conversation. Wow. Heartbreak is a real thing. Never love anyone more than you love you." Exactly. Yep. Wells Fargo stole this woman's money, then used the courts to cover it up. Yes, I believe she's sick, but I feel like they are shutting her family and the public out because we're asking questions that need answers. That part too. Yeah. Yeah, because that was her legal guardian's plan the whole time. Why did that lady still have access to liquor? That part too, because Wendy Williams wasn't going to the goddamn liquor store by herself. Her driver had to drive her there. Her assistant had to provide it for her. Like, it's sad. I just pray that, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I really do pray that at top of the year, because you know that they make sacrifices in entertainment in the beginning of the year. January, February, someone adored, someone that a beloved person passes away at the beginning of the year. At the beginning of the year, January, February, a beloved person, a beloved figurehead passes away. Also, when autumn comes around, like when fall comes around, that is also a harvesting time for the entertainment industry. Someone's always, think about it. Someone's always passing away around September, October, and then someone's always passing away. Someone prominent is always passing away at the top of the year, January, February. I just pray that it's not Wendy. I don't know, you know, how maybe some magical drug could be invented. I just feel like there's something that could probably help Wendy, and she just doesn't have access because she's not surrounded by people that actually care. That's what I think. That's what I think. Yes, Sula. I was reading the comments on the page that I was looking at on the neighborhood talk. Are you not watching the show, baby? You don't see me scrolling? Girl, where you at? Now I'm looking at the chat. Oh, you said maybe he wanted the mistress and the kid to enjoy life with him on Wendy's money. The mistress and the kid have been enjoying life on Wendy's money. What money do Kevin got of his own? Whatever money he has, whatever he has, whatever he owns, is all a byproduct of Wendy Williams' hard work. The house that lady was driving in was because of Wendy's money. The car, I said the house that she was driving, the house she was living in, the car she was driving was all because of Wendy's money. Yep, and I heard that. Yep, met the chick through Wendy. Yep, wasn't the girl like she was auditioning for Wendy for something or at a club or doing some bottle girl service or doing something. This is why I don't fuck around. Men are too. It's too much. They will embarrass you. They will humiliate you. They will fucking like just mistreat you. I don't have time for the public humiliation. I'd rather be a cat lady on some real shit. Cause I'm liable to, I'm not gonna pull up like Wendy did and spray paint Wendy and Kevin on the goddamn garage door with a heart. I might pull up and let off a couple rounds. Okay. This is for entertainment purposes. I'm just joking, y'all. I'm just joking. This is all for entertainment purposes. Okay. Kevin is still with the mistress. As far as we know, yeah. And replace you. Exactly. Like you could give a motherfucker a whole life. And if you ain't continuing to pay, then he will leave you. That's why I said earlier, don't lead with your wallet. Don't lead with a man with what you could do for him. That's not what you do. Because then you're gonna always have to keep paying and paying that man's way. You know, and if you don't, then he's gonna leave you. And a lot of women feel like they're in competition with other women and they don't want to lose to another woman. So they're willing to do any and everything to keep a man, even if they could only have him part-time. They're willing to do any and everything. Sacrifice is definitely a possibility. I have to watch a YouTube channel called Fame Bird Sacrifice and see what spiritual mess is happening. Dang. I heard Sharita broke up with him when he lost Wendy money. I heard, well, I don't know. I haven't really been following it closely. Kevin needs to get a job. That part too. But he hasn't had to work in for decades. Like, I'm sure that's hard for him too. Like, as a 60-year-old man or however old he is, to have to automatically, you know, like go back into the workforce. It's just crazy. I don't know. But this was very sad, you know, and very heavy. And I just pray and pray and pray and pray that Wendy don't pass away, honestly, because I feel like that's what's coming next. I feel like at the top of the year, either January, February, before the winter solstice is out, somebody usually goes. And this might be the layup for it to be Wendy. Speaking of stuff that's like, let's switch topics because that's so sad. Like, dang. May Wendy have I hope she could recover, not even just to come back and, you know, bless the masses with her presence because we have been missing her out here on these entertainment streets. But just as a person on a human level, from human to human, I hope that Wendy pulls through in some type of way. I really do. Tanya, I don't know. It seems like it. It seems like it. But they're trying to keep all of her records out of the public eye so that we can't even look to see what's really going on with her. It's the whole shit just seems shady to me. I'm sorry. That's why I don't ever see myself marrying my fucking manager. Fuck off with that shit. No. No. Mm-mm. And this also makes you feel like you should, well, for me, like for sure, I need to have a child. You know, like I don't know. I'm just thinking about myself and I'm just like, this is fucked up. Like you don't know. You just don't know. Okay, so Drake is suing Kendrick Lamar, child. But he's trying to make it seem like he's suing the label because he's trying to make it seem like it was payola. And that's why everybody was bumping, they not like us. They not like us. Drake just don't want this song to be played at the Super Bowl. That's all that is giving. I saw somebody say that. I thought it. Then I saw a couple people writing it. I'm like, oh, so I'm not alone. I really think that Drake is a sore loser. His Karen colors is showing. Is giving Claire woman. Because why are you suing, sir? You made how many diss records about this man? Isn't this hip hop? Don't y'all call it like a sport? Don't y'all say like beefing in hip hop is like a sport and it's like a rite of passage in hip hop to have a hip hop beef? But you run into the courts, it's very much so giving white woman. I'm sorry. Drake in his clear European side is rearing its ugly head because why are you suing? Why are you suing? Look how zesty he look in that damn photo. He looks very much power bottom-ish. UMG responds to Drake's claims of them inflating streams and popularity of Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. No amount of contrived and absurd legal arguments can mask the fact that fans chose the music they want to hear. And you don't even, I don't think that they fabricated the streams. First of all, I've seen people at country music festivals dancing to they not like us. Like literally, like people it looked like they in sundown towns dancing to not like us. I seen people at techno raves and the DJ would play not like us and everybody would go crazy and start rapping it word for word, bar for bar. That thing was all over TikTok. And you know TikTok is like a big deal these days when it comes to music and streams and pushing streams and stuff. So I highly doubt that they had to use payola to push not like us. And even if they did, isn't that what everybody kind of do in the music industry? Don't they all slide the DJs a little bit of cash to get their records spinning? Don't they all do that to some degree? Isn't that a part of the budget to pay the radio stations and the DJs to break a record? That ain't nothing new. So I don't know. So this is what it says. Hey Neighbors, Universal Music Group has responded to Drake in his claims. As we previously reported, Drake is accusing UMG of using payola to boost his streams and popularity of Kendrick Lamar's hit record and diss track Not Like Us. The filing claims the label violated the RICO Act and paid Apple Inc., Spotify, and more as part of an alleged scheme. UMG says they can't help what music the fans decided to listen to. The suggestion that UMG would do anything to undermine any of its artists is offensive and untrue. We employ the highest ethical practices in our marketing and promotional campaign. No amount of contrived and absurd legal arguments in this pre-action submission can mask the fact that fans chose the music that they want to hear. Oh, so Drake filed a second lawsuit. Oh my God. Okay. And he's basically saying that, you know, they are saying, because I guess because of the part where he said trying to strike a chord and it's probably a minor. But at the end of the day, Drake does like younger girls. So is that really like a false allegation, or did he just hit dog hollering? Like, what is he really giving? Drake isn't backing down. He files a second lawsuit against UMG, accusing the label of defamation over Kendrick Lamar's false song, alleging defamation over Kendrick Lamar's track Not Like Us. He claims the music label could have prevented the release of a song that he says falsely accuses him of being a ex-offender. So what y'all think about this? I think that Drake is a white man and he has been cosplaying as being part of the culture and down for the culture. Like I said, his Karen side is rearing its ugly head, because why are you suing, sir? Like, y'all was in a whole rap beef. Like, why you suing? Why you didn't just get in the booth? You can't get in the booth because don't nobody give a damn about the records that you put out against Kendrick. They didn't hit, they didn't stick, and you salty. You're salty. Drake is salty that his records didn't stick. Period, point blank. Now, I'm going to need everybody up in here to smash the like button. Everybody up in here, as y'all paying the entry fees, everybody smashing the like button. Drake is such a Karen. Everybody listen to Not Like Us and Euphoria. Let it go. Exactly. Kendrick, what wife is half white, got smoked for a biracial man, though. Well, I don't know. I guess his wife is, they one drop rule the women in, but the men get called out for being biracial all day and all fucking night. Drake is a toddler. Now Kendrick coming after Lil Wayne. Yeah, it's crazy. Drake needs to take this L and move on that part. Hey, Holly. Honestly, I just think that Drake is salty as fuck that Kendrick is about to perform at the Super Bowl. And y'all don't think the timing is very ironic that he's trying to do this? He does not want that man to be able to play the biggest fucking record that he had this year. He don't want him to be able to play it at the Super Bowl, which is in February. That's what I think. Not fair, LJ. We have never seen Drake with a young girl. What's your definition of a young girl? I think an 18-year-old is a young girl. I think a 19-year-old is a young girl. I think a 20-year-old is a young girl. I didn't say a minor. I said a young girl. 18 years old is a young girl. I've seen Drake with 18-year-olds that he was dating. I absolutely have. He also had a friendship with Millie Bobby Brown when she was like 14 or 15, when she first started playing in Stranger Things. She said that Drake was her friend and she was texting back and forth with him. That is taking a liking to a young girl. I didn't say that he was dating Millie Bobby Brown, but he does like young girls. Like I said, an 18-year-old and a 19-year-old is a young girl to me. Yeah, they may be legal age to consent, but I still think that's a young girl. If you a 35-year-old man, what the fuck are you doing? To me, talking to a 18 and a 19-year-old is like you're talking to young girls. I didn't say underage. I said young. I'm very mindful of what I'm saying. Oh my gosh, love. I said the same thing. White mama raised with extremely white, wealthy Drew Granny, and it shows Karen as colonizer. That part, adults can befriend children. Oh God, here you go. Please stop. I don't think no adult man should be friends with a little 15 or 14-year-old girl. That's fucking weird and it's creepy. I don't think that's appropriate. I do not think it's appropriate for a grown man that's in his late 20s and in his 30s to be friends with a 14, 15-year-old girl. That's weird. I think that's inappropriate. If I had a daughter and she was 14 years old and told me that a 29 or a 30-year-old man was her friend, I would be very fucking perturbed, concerned, and that shit would have to cease. I would cut that shit off. That's not inappropriate. Oh, that's not appropriate. Okay, Tanya, because I was about to say, what the hell? Like that he gonna say it's not nothing wrong with a man. I know grown men that are teen girls basketball coach. Being a basketball coach is not synonymous with being a friend with a teenage girl. You men are fucking, you're scary. Men are, y'all be scaring the fuck out of me. The things that y'all get up here and say, being a basketball coach is not the same as being a friend with a teenage girl. That is inappropriate. That is inappropriate. Being a girl's teacher is not synonymous with being her friend. Being a girl's coach is not synonymous with being her friend. Culture vulture. Hey Ash, culture vulture intellectually. How is a grown ass male friends with a teenager? Let's be logical. Only interest is sexual, flat out. Because what do a grown ass man have in common with a teenager? Like, what do you as a grown man? Why would you want to be friends with a 15-year-old girl? The fact that men will argue you down about age shows that if they could go younger than legal age, they would. Exactly, Tanya. They absolutely fucking would. And they would be like, but it's legal though. 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 They want to normalize inappropriate that part. Inappropriate behavior, yes. Well, I'll need to have a discussion with my daughter's white female teacher. You absolutely should, because a grown person should not be friends with your children. A female teacher should not be your child's friend. That is her teacher. Now, can she be cordial and pleasant with her while they're in class and they're in a school setting? Absolutely. But don't try to switch it around and make it seem like, oh, if it was a woman, it would be okay. First of all, I don't think any fucking teacher should be befriending a little kid. I just don't think that's appropriate. You are there to teach. You're not there to be their friend. There needs to be boundaries, period. My black daughter's white teacher email and texting our kids. Well, what are they texting them about? If it's not about schoolwork, if they're not emailing about schoolwork, then I think that you should do a better job as a father and step in. And you should know the context of what in which they're texting, gaslighting. Thank you. You're trying to use this to justify grown men being friends with little teenage girls, and it's not gonna fucking work. It's not gonna work. I'm sorry. It doesn't work. If I have a daughter that is 14 years old and a strange fucking man or a strange woman that I don't know from nowhere comes around saying that they are their friend, that is going to be cut the fuck off. I don't care which way you're trying to turn the key. My teenager is not hanging out with some random grown ass fucking person. Like, what do you even have in common with a grown up? What do you have in common with a grown up? I don't care if it's a grown woman. If I have a 14-year-old daughter and she says she's friends with a 30-year-old woman that I don't know, you got me fucked up. No. Even if I do know her, what do you mean y'all friends? Y'all not friends. If this my best friend and you know my daughter, that's going to be like an auntie maybe, and that's different. But you just being a rando fucking person that I don't know, thinking that you're going to be friends with my teenage child? No. No. That's exactly why the last black male teacher got in trouble for having them kids take his hair out. Exactly. Then want to make it seem like you're the weird one. Hello. 7 Up to go. I don't give a fuck if I have a child, a cat, a dog. I don't care. Appropriate is appropriate. I was a child at one point, and grown fucking men were trying to be inappropriate with me under the guise of they just wanted to be a friendship or they wanted to be a mentorship, and they were extremely in the fucking appropriates. Okay. So to eliminate any of that, you don't even put kids in situations like that. And me as a grown up, I would not put myself in no fucking situation like that either. If I worked in a school, you are not hanging out with me, Love Jones, after school, unless it's a field trip and your parents sign a permission slip and it's educational and I'm taking a group of kids. I'm not doing no one-on-one with no random ass fucking kid without their parents. I'm not doing it. I don't think that's appropriate. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. So please stop trying to prove a fucking point that you're not going to prove over here. You're not going to prove that point over here. I'm a grown woman, a 30-something-year-old woman. I would not hang out with a 14-year-old that did not grow up with me, babysitting them, that I was not best friends with their mother, that was not my family. I would not just meet a random fucking teenage kid and be their friend. That's fucking weird. That's weird. And I'm a woman. You trying to justify that as a man is fucking bizarro. You're bizarre for that. You're bizarre. It's bizarre. It's bizarre, period. And if you allow your children to be friends with random grown adults, you need to fucking check yourself as a parent. Period. Hey, Sasha, what's up, boo? Now that it's no longer swept under the rug, literal actual violence is perpetrated in white homes under deplorable conditions with foreign pubescent children. Black males have no integrity or restraint. Ooh. Yes, it sure is. Sir, what does that have to do with black men in the family? Drake knows his dad and he's still befriending little girls and teens. I will never be friends with a child. Exactly, Norris. That's weird. Like, that's weird. What do you mean? Did I stay in the house? That none of that matters, sir. What does that have to do? If I stayed in the house with my father and my mother, or if I stayed part-time with my father, and if I had a stepfather, what does that have to do with the fact that I'm saying that it is extremely inappropriate for an adult to be a friend with a fucking 14 or a 15-year-old? I don't care if it's a man or a woman. There's no way that you're going to be able to justify that. You're looking very weirdo and creepish right now. So please just stop while you're ahead. Stop while you're ahead. If that fucking child is not your family, if that child is not your family, or if that child is not I would even be leery of my close friend. If it's my girlfriends that I knew forever, you know what I mean? That's different. But a close male friend just trying to be all chummy and friendly with my kid, a boy or girl, no thanks. No, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. Nope. Nope. Exactly. It sounds like somebody's not protecting their daughter, that part, because that sounds sad. What the fuck is justifying keeping a black man out the family? What does that have to do with, what are you talking about? Keeping a black man out the family, what does that have to do with random fucking black men being friends with teenagers that they're not related to? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Who's trying to keep the black man out the family? What does that have to do with grown? So I have a single mindset because I think that, all right, everybody up in here, I don't know how many of you all have children, Put a 1 in the chat if you think okay, 1, yes, it's appropriate for grown people to be random grown people to be friends with a teenager, and put a 2 for no. Because is it just me? Is it just me? Is it just me? Yes, do y'all think it's appropriate for grown adults to be friends with random fucking teenagers that they're not related to, or do y'all think it's inappropriate? Because this motherfucker is trying to make it seem like it's because I have a single mindset that I think that that's inappropriate. So it's not just me that think that that's inappropriate. And I'm sure some of these women up in here have children, and it's a couple men up in here too. Very inappropriate. Okay, so what do we? So is that just because that's a single person's mindset, or a single, or he's trying to say I grew up in a single mother household, which I didn't grow up with just only my mother, but whatever. Like, thank you. This is scary that men think that. Oh my god, this is freaking me out. I can't lie. You're freaking me out. The fact that you think a man wants sex first is inappropriate. What the fuck else does a grown ass 30-something-year-old man have in common with a 14-year-old? I don't give a fuck if it's about sex. That your mindset is in a whole completely different place than a 14-year-old. What do you have in common with a 14-year-old? I don't think that kids need to be in grown-up conversation. If I'm sitting around talking about my relationship problems or financial problems, I don't feel like children should be around to fucking listen to that. So why would I befriend a kid? What could I talk to a kid about? We don't have nothing in common. I don't have shit in common with a 14-year-old. Y'all really this lost? Bro, you are fucking dangerous if you have daughters and you would allow your daughters to be friends with grown adult strangers that you don't know. That is scary. That is fucking scary. That does not sound like a father that's protecting his children. Exactly, Sabrina. Like, what? That part, Norris, because what is going on? Child. You know what? I'm allowing him to talk because we need to see how some of these men think, honestly. And for him to say, "Oh, what's inappropriate is that the first thing you think is that a man is thinking about sex." To even put your child in a situation for that to even be a thing is fucking insane. I wouldn't give a fuck what a grown man is thinking about. I would not even risk putting my child in a situation like that to even have to defend herself or be uncomfortable or be fucking traumatized or violated in any type of way to have to come back and tell me about something because I allowed her to be around a grown ass fucking person. Y'all protect the girls more than boys. I think boys need protection too. Child. I literally throughout my rant said my son too is not about to be with no fucking rando ass man or adult. Mm-mm-mm. Exactly, Ash. That part, Sabrina. Because I don't know what, like, even my parents used to shush me away when grown folks used to come around the house. Exactly. Like, why the fuck do kids even need to be around adults when they having conversation? Let alone having actual conversations with adults that's not even their family member. That is fucking weird. That's weird. Wow, Lisa said, my baby father not being in the picture is a blessing. My autistic child did horrible with him in the picture. My baby father is incredibly lazy and entitled. I wish I had left way earlier. Wow. Protect boys, equalize the girls. 7. Shut the fuck up. Nobody ever said don't protect boys. We were literally talking about Drake, and we were talking about Drake dealing with young girls and being friends with Millie Bobby Brown, who was a little girl. And that was a segue into this conversation. Don't try to make it seem like we just saying only protect girls. We were talking in the context of the conversation. You're not smarter than me. I see what you're trying to do. I see what you're trying to do. Stop typing in all caps because you're about to get blocked, okay? Get the fuck out of here. Fuck off. I'm not entertaining you no more because you're ignorant. And I pray for your daughters because if they got a father like you that's out here saying it's okay for them to be friends with grown adults, then that's fucking weird. That's weird, bro. Now let's move on to something lighthearted because this is heavy. I don't, bro. What's up, Quietshire? You missed the whole thing. We was basically talking about this man said that it was okay for his teenagers to be friends with it's okay for teenagers to be friends with grown men. And what's inappropriate is that we automatically think all men just want sex. And he said that it's okay. And I said, are you fucking kidding me? It is not okay for a 14 or 15-year-old to be friends with a 30-something-year-old fucking man, especially if it's not her family. I personally wouldn't even let my kid be hanging out with a family member all the time privately. I would question that too. Like, why the fuck you always trying to take my kid off somewhere? I know, but it ain't cool for a girl, then it shouldn't be for a boy. Nobody is saying that it should be cool for a boy either. Stop trying to gaslight. We were talking specifically about Millie Bobby Brown and the younger girls that Drake has been pictured with. Like, shut up. So, moving on. Wait, what? Ray J tells Nicki Minaj he doesn't mind getting his groceries eaten while receiving sloppy toppy. This live was crazy, child. Nicki Minaj called him ugly. He was trying to do sexy eyes, kept calling her beautiful. And Nicki eventually hung the fuck up on him because she was like, you know what you're doing. Stop that. But Nicki also was like, oh, well, what would you do if you was trying to get with a girl and blah, blah, blah. So she was teeter-tottering the fence too. She be knowing what she doing.
No, I'm not letting my butt.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't letting them. Like, you gotta get to the balls before you get to the ass. But my thing is, if you gonna accidentally lick my balls and then lick my ass, and I'm chilling, cause I honestly, I always get in the shower before I have sex anyway, so my ass is always gonna be clean and my balls. Show you like how I feel internally.
Okay, so how do you feel internally? Like, are you scared?
I just feel like after you name me Raja, and I've been telling people that's my name, all the girls, it's been up. I've been up, and so you was right about the name.
Okay.
Now,
has anyone licked on your balls and said Raja yet? Or the head?
Body Nick. I know, not yet.
Excuse me. This is a fucking court, sir. I didn't ask you about your showers. I
ain't letting them to lick your butt. My butt.
It's a mess.
When you said my new name, why you
I
trying to turn
you
me
out?
like,
whoa,
meaning
whoa,
like
whoa,
that,
excuse me.
No,
excuse me.
You turned me up, meaning like you turned me up, like all respect, nothing sexual, nothing freaky, because I respect you, Mrs. Petty. I do, but it's just something that you do to your to people and your fans and the people around you, and like you just so magnetic, and so you magnetizing me to the energy, and I love it. Like I fucking love this shit, Nikki. I love being on live with you. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm having such a good time. I don't give a fuck how it go. I'm having a good time.
What is this with your eyes that you're doing it with? Like, what?
I'm just showing you that I'm confident, like I'm serious. I'm looking you dead in your eyes.
What would you look at somebody like though if you wanted them to like you? You know?
When you said my new name. Why you
I
trying to
turned
turn
you
me
out.
like,
Well,
how y'all doing?
one, to be unattractive.
I want to be unattractive because I just want to be focused.
As a safety mechanism.
Yeah, but I think that you are just beautiful, Nikki.
Listen, honestly, I'm going to hang up. Because we're not going to play like that.
I just said you was beautiful like everybody else in the comments. It was 100,000 people said you was...
Ray J, we're not going to play like that. I know why you're doing that.
Why?
But trust me, it won't be the ending you want.
So I won't be happy?
Okay? So stop playing like that.
I'm sorry. I just think you're beautiful. And that's...
Just hung up on his ass.
No, be honest. How you normally used to kick it to the hoes when you was doing that. Don't ever do that. Do not ever in your life do that again. Please.
That was what I used to do back in like 2015 anyway, so never again.
What the fuck?
Nikki, I'm
Yo, what the fuck is you doing with your eyes?
Like, I'm just like, I gotta show honesty with you. You ain't playing. You can read through everything, so I gotta show you like how I feel internally.
Okay, so how do you feel internally? Like, are you scared?
I just feel like after you name me Raja, and I've been telling people that's my name, all the girls, it's been up. I've been up, and so you was right about the name.
But no, be honest. How you normally used to kick it to the hoes when you was...
Wait, she called him ugly, but y'all don't see it on this one. This was hilarious. Yeah, this happened today.
That's
like I ain't been attractive in like years, so I don't know how to be attractive. I just know how to be honest. And I'm telling you right now.
So listen, Ray J, you are ugly, but you don't have to say that.
That's not right.
You gotta learn be confident in yourself.
That hurt me.
Ugly people, you know, can do things too.
You hurt me. Now you hurt me again. Yo, Nikki, why you hurt me? Like,
that's
that is hilarious. You gonna say you hurt me? I cannot. Nicki Minaj is funny as hell. Nicki looks she does. Ray J was sent to play with Nicki. He was sent on this mission. Who being disrespectful? You remind me of her now that I think about it. I heard that before. I need to watch this whole thing. That was kind of it. It wasn't a long live. That was mostly the whole interaction. I wanted to watch it from her stream, but I can't fast forward it on here, and it's too long. Like, I don't want to sit through Nicki's whole stream. You know, I was looking on TikTok to see if somebody posted the whole thing from start to finish. But that was basically it. And it was fucking hilarious. They are funny as hell together. I'm sorry. So she be calling him Raja. And y'all said y'all wonder who sent him. I wonder too, because Ray J be out here working for people. They really do. It's the accent. It's probably because I'm from New York. That's the only thing. That is crazy. Ray J's so embarrassing. Oh my God. That is hilarious. So Ray J was sent to Whitney, shaking my head. Nicki needs to stay away from him. I don't think you heard Nicki. Nicki said you need to stop because this is not going to end how you want it to or how you think it's going to end. And that's another reason why Nicki married that man. It was for protection also, because she didn't want to be out there by herself. You know, not saying that everybody feel how they feel or whatever the case may be, but I'm sure that was one of the reasons. Raja. Yeah, that's what she called him. It's hilarious. Wait, let me just play this, even though, hold up. It's the same thing, but it's without like some of the skips. The fact that she's even entertaining him is very ironic too. And then he was trying to tell her, because she asked him, oh, you know, what did you think of Gag City tour? And he was like, oh, I don't want to say it, but one of my friends, he's basically telling her that Safari, because you know him and Safari friends, went to the concert and said it was amazing.
Damn, like you really turned me out when you said my new name. Why
I
you trying to
turned
turn
you
me
out.
like,
Whoa,
meaning
whoa, whoa,
like
whoa.
that?
Excuse me.
No.
Excuse
You
me.
turned me up, meaning like you turned me up. Like all respect, nothing sexual, nothing freaky. Because I respect you, Mrs. Petty. I do. But it's just something that you do to your like to people and your fans and the people around you, and like you just so magnetic, and so you magnetizing me to the energy, and I love it. Like I fucking love this shit, Nikki. I love being on live with you. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm having such a good time. I don't give a fuck how it go. I'm having a good time.
What is this with your eyes that you're doing it with? Like, what?
I'm just showing you that I'm confident. Like I'm serious. I'm looking you dead in your eyes.
I cannot.
What would you look at somebody like though if you wanted them to like you? You know?
Like I ain't flirted in so long, Nikki. I don't even know how to be attractive no more. I don't know.
That's
Yeah,
real.
like I ain't been attractive in like years, so I don't know how to be attractive. I just know how to be honest, and I'm telling you right now.
So listen, Ray J, you are ugly, but you don't have to say that.
That's not right, Nikki.
You gotta learn be confident in yourself.
That hurt me, Nikki.
Ugly people, you know, can do things too.
You hurt me. Now you hurt me again. Yo, Nikki. Nikki, why you hurt me? Like, damn. Like, you made my heart drop. Now I'm gonna go get a nose job. I don't know what's wrong with me. I need to get concealed. That's what it is.
Nothing wrong with you, boy. Shut up. You want attention so bad. Sit down.
No, I don't. I need to get concealed. That's what it is. I've been up too long.
So you want to wear makeup?
Nah, I just need to be concealed a little bit for you, because I ain't got no filter.
No filter? Oh, sweetheart, no one will need a filter if you ever see me. You gonna need more than that.
I would love to work hard to get. Damn, like you really turned me.
That's real.
Like I ain't been right now. I'm fully focused on Nikki, and I ain't got my glasses on, so I can't really see the comments because I'm only focused on you, Nikki. And I'm so happy that we back on the phone, good or bad, however it is go. Like just me spending time with you. When I get off the phone with you, it inspires me to like go back to work and work harder. It does. And the gym, everything.
Why? I don't care.
I know.
I don't think about you. Why should you be doing these things thinking about me?
Because
just do them for yourself. Also, I want to know, let's go back. So let me ask you, do you feel like would you consider yourself to be a charming person who can like charm people?
No, because I don't have flirt game. I'm not attractive and none of that. So it ain't even like that. But
why you keep saying that about yourself?
Just because I don't never like to be no more. That's why I smoke cigarettes and shit, because I just don't give a fuck. How y'all doing?
Want to be unattractive.
I want to be unattractive because I just want to be focused.
As a safety mechanism.
Yeah, but I think that you are just beautiful, Nikki.
Listen, honestly, I'm going to hang up. Because we're not going to play like that.
I just said you was beautiful like everybody else in the comments. It was 100,000 people said you was.
Ray J, we're not going to play like that. I know why you're doing that.
Why?
But trust me, it won't be the ending you want.
So I won't be happy?
Okay? So stop playing like that.
I'm sorry. I just think you're beautiful. And that's I'm going to always say that to you every time I see you or anytime I get a chance to. Right now, I'm fully focused on Nikki, and I ain't got my glasses on, so I can't really see the. Ain't letting them, like, you gotta get to the balls before you get to the ass. But my thing is, like, if you gonna accidentally have sex anyway, so my ass is always gonna be clean and my balls.
Excuse me. This is a fucking court, sir. I didn't ask you about your showers. I've asked you to stick to the line of questioning. How
So
dare you?
I don't know what got over me to say I was clean. I'm dirty.
No, don't try to be sarcastic, sir. Hi, ATL Jacob. Yeah.
What's up, ATL Draco?
What?
No, I was shouting out
ATL
Jacob.
Jacob.
Oh,
Yeah, the real ATL.
Shout out to ATL Drake.
Don't
Jacob.
play. Don't play.
I won't play with you.
Don't ever play.
Okay? Never with you. You
so
like
you
you the one.
like when a person's tongue mistakenly touches your ass?
No, nope. I don't like that. But if they already down there, I mean, shit, I ain't gonna stop them.
Huh?
I mean,
so
see, this is what Nikki, because how is this appropriate for you to be asking this man about getting his ass ate, but you draw the line at him telling you you beautiful? Come on. Pot meets kettle. You asking this man, oh, but how would you look if you was trying to get with a girl, but he can't keep saying you beautiful? I don't know.
So you'll push their head more into your ass?
No. I'm gonna try to bring them back up. But if they keep going down and I'm fresh, then I'm gonna let it ride. But honestly, I don't do that because I'm celibate. I'm only saving myself for one person. And letting them, you gotta get to the balls before you get to the ass. But my thing is, if you gonna accidentally have sex anyway, so my ass is always gonna be clean and my balls.
Someone can trust?
Absolutely. Someone can trust, especially someone that I look up to and I respect and I honor. We all made mistakes in life, but sometimes you got to look at those mistakes, admit to them, take accountability, and move forward. And I'm doing that with you right now. I want to say I'm sorry. I want to apologize to you.
You don't have nothing to be sorry to me about. I'm asking questions, sir. This is a court.
It was one thing.
What?
It was one thing I want to apologize to you. All right, so long time ago, when I was on stage. All right, you right. Let's just start from now.
I don't care. Oh, Bad Boy Kais said you lied to him about putting him on a show. Would you like
Bad Boy who?
Kais?
Kais?
Yeah.
I'm on the phone with Nicki Minaj. I need time. Hello?
What?
I'm sorry. Nah, my friend pulled up on me and I ain't got time right now. I only got time for you. Bad Boy Kais, my bad, my nigga. Right now I'm fully focused on Nicki and I ain't got my glasses on, so I can't really see the comments because I'm only focused on you, Nicki. And I'm so happy that we back on the phone, good or bad, however it is go. Just me spending time with you. When I get off the phone with you, it inspires me to go back to work and work harder. It does. In the gym, everything.
Why? I don't care.
I know.
I don't think about you. Why should you be doing these things thinking about me? Just do them for yourself. Also, I want to know, let's go back. So, let me ask you, do you feel like would you consider yourself to be a charming person who can
No, because I don't have flirt game. I'm not attractive and none of that, so it ain't even like that. But
why you keep saying that about yourself?
Just because I don't never like to be no more. That's why I smoke cigarettes and shit, because I just don't give a fuck. How y'all doing?
Want to be unattractive.
That's the same thing. So y'all get the gist of what the live was, child. That shit was hilarious. Nicki Minaj is funny as hell. Thank you, Jesse, for the super sticker. Don't like Ray Z. Oh God, not Ray Z. Jesus, is she still married? Yeah, as far as we know, you have no respect. What you mean I have no respect? I have no respect, or you talking about Ray J? Both of them play too much. That part. Not the Orlando Brown interview got him twisted for real, because he really was taking on a little bit of Orlando Brown's character. Speaking of Orlando Brown, oh my God, I gotta show y'all. I hope I saved this because this was hilarious. He was on a 20 verse 1 with one of the other guys that be going on there all the time. And let me show y'all this clip if I have it. Hold up, I hope I got it because this shit was hilarious. Yo, Orlando Brown. Sometimes I'll be like, what the fuck do he got going on? But other times, I be fucking crying tears. He is funny. Oh my God, he funny. I hope I got it. Do I have it? Damn. I don't got it. No. Oh, I do. Let me show y'all this. This was so funny. Wait, y'all gotta watch. I thought this was hilarious. It's him showing up with these fucking 3-piece suits on everywhere he go now. Yes, Norris, you got it going on. The fact that he said he don't got flirt game is so telling. Hold up. Let me see. Shouts out to Series of Mo.
Why?
You look like a hoe.
I'm so sorry.
You look like a hoe.
You taking medicine, baby.
Where you going? Cause she look like a hoe.
Why would he sing that?
You look like a hoe.
I'm so sorry.
You look like a hoe.
You taking medicine, baby.
Where you going? Cause she look like a hoe.
Why?
He is a
You look like a hoe.
I thought that was funny as hell. Maybe I just got a weird sense of humor. But that shit had me fucking crying. He is funny, right? I'm like, yo. He gonna point at her and say, you look like a hoe. You look like a hoe. Cause she look like a hoe. Yo, I watched that so many times. I was like, oh my God, he needs to record this. That somebody needs to turn this into a sound because that shit was fucking hilarious. Exactly, the remix dude. Yes. That is funny as fuck. That was so funny to me. Like, I was cracking up when I saw that. Oh, yes, the America song. He is funny. You look like a hoe. You look like a hoe. Cause she look like a hoe. Speaking of a hoe, Tony the fucking closer been out here dicking and dodging on his girl. And she got a motherfucking restraining order against him. She getting a restraining order against him. And he the same man I was out here calling women black bitches and oh yeah, you black bitches and black women is this and black women is that. And he ain't shit. Men just be arguing for the right to treat women like a piece of fucking trash. And they want us to shut the fuck up and take it. And that is why y'all need to check out, if you have not already, my How to Keep a Man video. Because men really want you to leave them the fuck alone and let them do whatever it is that they want to do in peace. That is what a lot of men got going on out here. He's a guy, he did content with Tasha K a little while back. He does like a podcast, I think. Like he's like a business guy. I don't fucking know, but he popular on the socials just a little bit. Why her forehead look like Quaisha? I don't know. I don't know. And he the one that be running around calling women ugly black bitches and you black bitch and black bitch this. He's so fucking disrespectful. She got alien looking vibes, but anyways, he's saying he's begging to get her back. He's been apologizing daily, sending hundreds of roses, thousands of money in Apple Pay, sent her favorite meal, came to our place we lived at for the last year and was told she's getting a restraining order. In 3 years, I've never been aggressive or threatening. You did something. And this is the thing, too. These motherfuckers be swearing they don't know what the fuck they did. You had to do something. That lady didn't just want to get a restraining order for no fucking reason. You getting out here and you saying all of this and doing all of this because he's trying to get ahead of whatever the story is. He's trying to get ahead of the narrative. And that is what a publicist will tell you to do. Get ahead of the story before whoever is going to accuse you of something can come out with it. Get ahead of that shit. And that's why he's trying to paint himself like an innocent victim that did everything right. And he don't understand why she did a restraining order. Ain't nobody filing no restraining order against you and you ain't never did shit to them. Like, come on. Even if you didn't physically touch somebody, stalking and harassment is also grounds for getting a restraining order. You popping up where she at, you calling her a quadrillion times, you outside the fucking bushes, like you doing something, Tony, the fucking closer. Watching people get in business, choosing sides, man, this bullshit was one-sided as fuck. Don't speak on what you don't know. The fact that I said my needs weren't being met and went unheard is a problem for me. Expectations of a husband while single. Y'all be married without the ring based on expectations of society. So why are you cohabitating with a woman and that's not your wife? Like, make it make sense. It'd be the hypocrisy for me. Sir, you're contradicting yourself. Why were you cohabitating with a woman that wasn't your wife? So she wasn't doing wifely duties for you while y'all was living together? It was just you doing a whole bunch of husband shit and she wasn't doing wife shit? Bruh, I've kept everything for years in my hidden folder. Also, this is what happened. He had a hidden folder on one of his phones and he ain't never imagined it being viewed. So he probably was freaking off with bitches or niggas too these days. You don't know what the hell people got going on. Entire image. And she must have found it. I got a new phone. She checked the old phone, saw my hidden folder, and me messing around. Went from happy home to hate my guts. Sir, these men be lying so fucking bad. I cannot. Lying like a Persian rug. Women living in a world of broken men and want perfection. Oh, so now he admitting that a lot of men are broken. I'm glad that he admitted that without doing any work. Women these days only around for the good days. Run when shit gets bad. Because ain't nobody about to sit around and let you dog them out. People don't want to go for that no more, especially if y'all building together and y'all supposed to be, you know, creating something. Who want to sit around while they man just dick and dodge and do all types of bizarro shit? Women is not going for it anymore. And men can't take that. We won't just allow them to dog walk us at the same rate as we used to. If I say I love you, it doesn't mean I expect you to be perfect. I understand I will have to go through shit with you, but together we will make it. I need a partner who understands I've been through trauma and can grow with me, not throw me away. Oh, so now, see, look. He is explaining exactly what it takes to be with a man. You got to be a hospice nurse. You got to be a therapist. You got to be okay with a trauma. You got to let them dick and dodge in peace. You got to understand that they have baggage. But when it comes to women, they be expecting women to be perfect, though. They expect a woman to be a clean fucking slate. And it be the same grown-ass men that will get with a 22-year-old woman and dump all of the shit on her. And then when that woman becomes 30, now she's bitter and she's damaged. Y'all see how that goes? They can admit their faults when their back is up against the wall. But when it's not, it's always the woman's fault. The woman is the only problem. Men don't have baggage. Men don't have trauma. Men aren't needy. Men don't need you to help repair them. Men don't need you to fix them. Men don't need you to help them, period. It's always a woman that's a leech. And that's like a parasite. When a lot of these motherfuckers be parasitic like a motherfucker. Draining you of your essence and of your energy. But they don't like to ever talk about this. I'm glad he tweeted all of this shit out. I'm glad. Clap it up to Tony the Closer for being honest about men having a shit ton of fucking baggage and trauma and really expecting you to lay down and fucking take it and go through the fucking gauntlet. And then that's when they might decide to give you a ring. I need a partner. Okay, I read that already. I flew to LA yesterday to try to get my girl back. She said no. Got my ass on a flight right back out. LOL. Last time I'll try. I don't care what y'all say. You don't just throw away someone you love. You fight, get help, and try before you just quit. We all got trauma and shit. If someone is good to you but needs help, you help them. Love you one minute, fuck you the next. Fuck that love shit. And this is what she said. She posted, she took one last look back at her old life and said, it's time. I'm ready for my new story to begin. I know this uncomfortable season all too well. I can do hard things. When everything is being stripped away, God is about to do something big. The journey, the rebuild will be epic. I'm ready for my miracle. My wildest dreams have never exceeded his plans. Who wants to join me for the best year yet? Let's become the best versions of ourselves. Today to do. Prayer, grateful list. Find Pilates class. Workout. Wow. I think she meant workout. Prep launch. Meet with one-on-one clients. Prep NL team. BFCM. And love up on me. What y'all think about that? Tony crying in the shower every night. Parasitic to the wombs. Oh, I gotta show y'all this womb video that literally was so fucking deep to me. I was like, oh, bitch, I'm about to be celibate. That shit got to me. We all at that point in society where we just hate their creation. Facts, mama. These dudes always want women to forgive them. That part, but when the Uno reverse, all of a sudden there needs to be accountability. Exactly. Black people went from hating their race to hating their child to hating what they gave birth to. Sir, what? This woman is in high level rooms every other week around men 1,000 times above his level. Men will be nothing without women. Tony needs therapy. That part. But a lot of men use women for therapy. But nobody wants to be honest about that. Men use women for therapy. They break that woman. They trauma dump on that woman. They traumatize that woman. And then they go on to get their next fix from the next victim. That's what happens. Not all. Exactly. These men need to heal before they get into a relationship. That part. I don't allow adult male families to have access to my baby. Oh, you probably watching. You're probably a little far behind. They showed do, period. I think Tanya sent this video to me, and I was like, wow, that was so deep. Yeah, shouts out to Tanya for sending that video to me that I saw with the womb. Let me see if I can find it. That was such a beautiful video. Hold up. Let me share this with y'all. Okay, so the womb spot, important info regarding your womb. I wish someone gave this understanding to me about my womb when I was in my 20s. Listen to this, y'all. This is so beautiful. And this is so profound.
If you're a young lady and you are between the ages of, let's say, 20 to 35, I want you to lean in because I'm about to share something with you about the importance of protecting your womb area. Now, this is not only for those women, but I'm particularly talking to that age frame because I really wish that somebody had said this to me when I was in my 20s, even when I was in my 30s. Because I didn't learn it until I was like into my mid-30s when I started getting into metaphysics. Let me start with a question. Have you ever slept with a man and you just laid there feeling like somebody just used you like a toilet? And you ask yourself, why did I even do this? Have you ever found yourself in a perpetual cycle of you doing that? Have you found yourself in a perpetual cycle of dealing with married men, sneaky links, low quality men who barely take care of themselves, barely take care of their kids? You feel ashamed of being with them. Any type of situation where you shared your womb with a man and you felt ashamed of being with him. If you are doing that, I want you to understand that this is where womb disease come from. Okay? Think about it. A disease comes from you not being at peace with something. And if in your emotional body, you are allowing this man that you are, I don't care how good the sex is, if you are not at peace with you sharing your body with him, and you keep doing this over and over again from man to man to man, it can show up as a womb disease to the point where you have told your body so much that I don't really love you. That's why I feel ashamed. And now you got to get the whole thing taken out. Think about the word fibroid. It has the word fib on the front of it. You know why? Because it means that it's a disease that came from you lying to yourself about something. By the way, my name is Dr. Kamisha. I'm a metaphysical psychologist and a word magician, if I just popped up on your news feed. So I use words to help people understand metaphysics. But anyway, you need to get to the root of why you keep doing this. And I'm saying this to you because I've done it. Okay? I wouldn't be able to teach it and speak about it if I have not done it. So I say this to you in love, not from a judgmental place. You need to get to the root of why you are doing this and why do these situations keep manifesting for you like this. Because if not, it's going to wind up in some type of disease. It could even show up here, and now you have to get your breast removed, right? Now, as a metaphysical psychologist, I actually signed an oath. I have a moral duty and a moral obligation to offer you and provide tools for you and resources so that you can have a deeper understanding of how you are creating these types of realities for yourself. I have a moral duty to let you know or show you how to go deeper into your own unconscious mind so that you can stop perpetuating the cycle. If you go to the link in my bio and you go to the drop down where it says metaphysical classes, there's a course there called Self-Realization of a Goddess. If this is you that I'm talking to, you might want to consider taking that course. It might be for you. Okay? If you don't know how and why you are perpetuating this cycle, especially if you are so young. See, here's what I find. And I know I'm 4 minutes in, but here's what I find, because this is how I used to be. A lot of women have a tendency to cloak themselves in their accomplishments. And they think that they have a high level of self-esteem because of their accomplishments. But boy, oh boy, if you open up that closet and find out what they've been doing with their womb, that tells a different story about their level of self-esteem and their relationships that they found themselves in. So this is why I'm saying that if it could be so deeply hidden in you that you don't even know that it's there because you're busy cloaking yourself in the accomplishments. But we 5 minutes in. I'm gonna go ahead on and end this. I say this in love, and I hope that you at least go check out the course. Talk to you later. Peace.
Wasn't that so good? That was so good. That was so good. I loved it. We got a troll in here. Big fake wig on top of your hair. You're funny looking, sweetie. Love Jones built like a linebacker. Face on man, sweetie, humble yourself. Why is this person in here saying these things? Why did you make a fake page to come over here and harass me after we just played such a beautiful video? Right? That was beautiful. Shouts out to Tanya for sending that to me. Yeah, because what's the reason? People are so obsessed with me. You're obsessed. You got to be obsessed to make a fake page to come and troll me. And that's okay because I'm obsessed with me too. And that video was just so beautiful. Like it really made me think about, relationships in a different way, or just like dealing with men, period, because even though like for me, I would be like, I don't really want to deal with it. That is true. Like I have not really come across somebody really, really that made me stop dead in my tracks. Like, oh shit, I need to really get my shit together for this man. And like, I would actually, I could see myself really giving this. I haven't been inspired to really, really do that. Like I've toyed around with the idea with some men, but once again, I feel like everybody needs to be in the same space but to just have casual sex or to do the no strings or to do it's kind of like at this point, not even just only after seeing that video, but in general, especially growing within myself and with what I'm doing, I'm like, this is not, and I really don't be out here sleeping around. So I'm not even making it seem like I do. But even sometimes if I get the urge, I'll be really second guessing that. You know what I mean? Like, why should I? For what? For a few little moments of pleasure? Like, it don't even be worth it. It really don't. So I really be thinking like strong and hard about just being, what's the difference between abstinence and celibate? I don't know. Let me open up a Google search. Because everybody be like, there's a difference. Okay, so abstinence. Wait, hold up. Let me share this. I'm sorry. Y'all can't see what I'm looking at. Hold up, let me share the screen. Y'all can see, y'all should be able to see this now. Yeah, okay, yeah, y'all can see. All right. So abstinence is the fact or practice of restraining oneself from indulging in something, typically alcohol. Oh, typically alcohol. Okay, so abstaining period is just not indulging in something. So that is abstinence. What's the true meaning of abstinence? This means avoiding all types of intimate genital contact. Someone practicing complete abstinence does not have any type of intimate sexual contact, including oral sex. What is abstinence versus celibacy? So abstinence usually refers to the decision not to have penetrative sex. It is typically limited to a specific period of time, such as until marriage. Celibacy is a vow to remain abstinent over an extended period of time. Okay. So celibacy is a little more absolute, I guess. And then it says, for some, this may mean their entire life. So I guess for me, it would be abstaining for a certain period of time. Like the way that I abstained from alcohol for literally like 6 months. I could abstain from intercourse. I mean, I have done it. I feel like I do it, but you know, every now and again. What exactly? Yeah, let's see what they say. What exactly is celibacy? Celibacy, the state of being unmarried and therefore sexually abstinent, usually in association with the role of a religious official or devotee. In its narrow sense, the term is applied only to those for whom the unmarried state is the result of a sacred vow, act, or renunciation or religious conviction. Oh, so celibacy is more of like a religious thing, like people are celibate until marriage. What are the 4 types of abstinence? People can abstain from many things, such as food, alcohol, sexual activity, gambling, and drugs. The most common form of abstinence is sexual abstinence. Sexual abstinence could be chosen for many reasons, such as birth control or personal, religious, and or medical. So they kind of are synonymous, but it just seems like celibacy is more absolute, like something that you like literally. So abstinence is probably like you could still, you know, masturbate. You could, you know, flick the bean. Complete abstinence though is like no intimate contact, no. I still don't really get the full difference, but I guess I don't know. It's not even hitting without that connection. That part, yes. Quaish. Oh, I don't know what y'all talking about. Let me scroll and see what Quaish said. Black males are cat. Oh Lord, Layla, they do a lot of them be punching down, but you know, for the sake of the people's feelings, yeah, I ain't gonna say all. Ladies, we have to protect our minds and bodies. That physical connection is also a spiritual connection. Exactly. What's up, Mia? Hey, boo. Who you have intercourse with can affect your energy and psychological mind. That is true. Good luck, ladies, with your celibacy and abstinent journeys. I wish you plenty of strength with it. Yes, Sabrina. I'm gonna, yeah, because it doesn't, like, honestly, it's kind of like, I don't know. I'm not gonna make no crazy vows on YouTube, but just for my own personal reasons and within myself and in my own personal life, there's just, I feel like when I don't indulge in certain things, I get so much more accomplished. You know what I mean? Like when I'm not consumed with anything other than what my goals are, I'm able to like soar so fucking hard when I transmute actual energy into creative energy. And that is something that I've honestly been doing. And even if I do indulge, you know, it's not like something that I'm always doing all the time. It's literally here or there, you know? So it doesn't affect me as much. But we're human. We go through phases, you know. And now I'm in a phase where I honestly I have so many other things that I'm working on and that I want to accomplish. And I just want to feel 100% energized, you know, just 100% healthy. And we on a road to 50K, you know. We wanna shit. Do I need to abstain from sex until we get to 100K? I don't know if I could do that, child. Shit, I don't know how long that's gonna take. Or maybe just abstain until I really, really get, you know, a real like I'm in there with somebody that I could see myself act, that I actually would want to be, that I wouldn't mind posting a public picture of me. How about that? We could do that. We could do that. That's hilarious. I'm funny. Yes, I've done the pearls before. I've done the yoni pearls. I've done the yoni pearls before. I do the baths where I soak, you know, with certain herbs. Um yeah. Wait, what's going on? Who y'all be arguing with people in what is this person up in here talking about? Who? All right, I'm gonna block you guys, creative, because what the fuck? Why are you up in here arguing with Quaisha? Like, what is even going on? I'm confused. What? Who? I don't like this. I don't like this. No, you being rude. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. I don't know you. You're blocked. I don't have time. I don't know who the fuck that is or where they came from, but I don't have time for these funky ass men coming up in here being disrespectful, unprovoked, like especially to my motherfucking moderators. No, thank you. I now tried to scroll up a little bit because I'm like, what did Quaisha even say to this person? I don't even know what's going on here. For real, guys, anointed. Like, what's wrong with these men? What's wrong with these people? What's wrong with these people? Child, maybe I could go to 50K. All right, so maybe I could abstain until we get to 50K, and until I have like, you know, some other things, some products that I'm working on, and a lot of other working parts that's going to be up and running soon. But I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these people coming up in here to troll us. I just don't understand. Like, if this is not your cup of tea, then just leave. Yeah, why they coming up in here coming for you? That's weird. I kept trying to scroll back because I'm like, where did this even come from? Like, they already blocked Norris. They didn't even know they had the right one. Yeah, I don't even know why. That was so random. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Wait, yes, in this part, they really are mentally ill because that was weird. Quaisha, you seen that person before? You put them in timeout before? Because some of these men, like some of them that do be watching a lot, they do be saying, "Oh, your moderators put me in timeout because I disagreed with something." I'm like, they're not just gonna time you out. What's up, DH? I be telling them, y'all are not just gonna time people out if they're not saying anything that's disrespectful or out of the way or spamming the chat. Like, my moderators don't just randomly time people out. Like, y'all don't do that. Y'all don't even block people. I only block people. So I be telling them, if you could come back and talk in my chat, then that means that I didn't block you. So you probably got timed out because you probably was saying something that it was getting to be a little too much. Hello, Melody. It's probably was getting to be a little too much because y'all don't just randomly. Some people be trying to email me and act like y'all just be, you know what I mean. This one person was like, oh, they're going to make you lose subscribers. I said, no, they're not. You had to be saying something or doing something out the fucking way. And then also sometimes when it's going real, because we've had vertical live chats where it be fucking speeding by. I've unintentionally blocked people before and I've had to go back and unblock them. I've unintentionally timed the wrong person out or deleted the wrong message. That happens too, and it's moving really quick, you know? So they fucking crazy. I don't know what the hell. It's just so, and it's usually men that be sending me emails like that. They have a strange sense of entitlement when this channel is literally curated for women, for Black women, but they're welcome here. You know, I welcome everybody, but my first audience and who I'm speaking to are melanin rich women, and then women, and then everybody else after. But once again, everybody's welcome, but they can't be coming up in here thinking they can talk crazy. Like, that's not going to fly. Not too crazy. People can have a little bit of their own opinion, but this is not a freedom of speech chat. So if it's not too savory, you're going to get the fuck up out of here, okay? That part, 30.2K, period. People are weird. They damn sure are. Nikola Tesla abstained from SEX and pioneered the generation transmission and the use of alternating currency. Oh, that's a good one. I wish I had that much energy to hate. That is funny. Exactly, Mia. They be doing a lot. I don't know what's going on. It be too much going on. I know. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you're not about to be being disrespectful. The thing is, when people be being disrespectful to me, I be cussing them out and going off. But I think I could take it probably a little more than anybody else because I'm used to it now. But you're not about to be disrespecting my moderators, especially fucking basically unprovoked, bitch. I could not even see where Quaisha even said anything to this person. That was weird. That was fucking weird. YouTube always auto puts me in your vertical live, so you're in the algorithm. Nice. I love that. I wish I had that much energy, period. Now I was putting my sneakers on. Y'all hilarious. I'm gonna cash app you as soon as my money hits my account. Oh, thank you, ZH. I appreciate you, baby. Yeah, ZH is you taking classes, right, ZH? We be ready for them too. We can take it. Yeah, like it be. I don't like that. I don't like that. Like, don't do that to my love bugs. For real. Some men are too abusive. It's such a shame. They can't take accountability. Girl, they cannot. Oh my God. The accountability, that shit, I still can't believe it. I literally be like flabbergasted. Like, is this real life? Like, these men really up in here thinking this way? It's kind of scary. Right, Quaisha? That person coming up in here calling me ugly, saying that I look like a man. What they said I was built like? They said I was built like something. Like, why is you coming up in here saying that? And we playing such a wonderful, loving, healing type of video. Like, it's just, people be so negative. Men need to hold other men accountable for their actions. That part, Norris. That part. They not men, they're boys. They are mice. It's whatever the fuck they are. They need to get it together. For real. Yeah, he was going hard. I didn't even read all of it. I just kept seeing Quaisha being added, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Period. Trying to call me James Brown. I don't mean to laugh, but that is so stupid. Like, they be saying men are so fucking childish. Not all men, but these men that be in my okay. The men that come in my comment section are so fucking childish. Like, it's really gives, they are fucking pick-me's. These motherfuckers in my comment section be pick-me's, yo. They want attention so bad. They want to be chose so bad. They want to be cussed out. They want to be interacted with so bad. It's crazy. It's all good, Norris. I got that person the fuck up out of here. The same man saying that you're a man, but don't have that energy for a man to match your energy. Period. They damn sure don't. These men be scared of each other. That's why they always harassing women. They are the dusty that we keep complaining about. Yup, that part. Yes, the men are pick-me's. They really are. We always calling women pick-me's. These motherfuckers is pick-me's. They be so fucking thirsty and desperate for attention. And I wish the people that be really making troll accounts would just come up and say it with their fucking chest what they got to say. Because I know it'd be other content creators that be trolling me. I know it do. Yep, Layla. It's crazy. But haters make you famous. Haters make you famous. Haters make you famous. Haters make you famous. That's how you know in real life nobody gives a fuck about them, because a happy person is not about to come up in a woman's space and start like dragging her or dragging the women that's in there. That's weird. Like, if you're a real man, why are you even in a woman's space dragging them? Like, you could listen to the content and add something productive to the conversation. Or if you don't have nothing productive to say, just listen. You know, like, you might learn something. But to come in trying to drag women, that's fucking weird. Yeah, so I seen some of Wendy's biopic, and it was very hard to watch because that Wendy wasn't even there. I felt so bad. I felt so bad. Yep, Mia, they running the numbers up. That's all that counts. You're so much stronger than before. I love it. Aw. Well, you know, the I always kind of had thick skin, but it got thicker over time because now I'm used to it and I understand projection way more. And I understand that people are really miserable. And the people behind these avatars, we don't even know what the fuck they look like. A lot of these people are just not happy. So they have to harass and cuss out random strangers on the internet. And they would never talk to a woman like me. They would never get to talk to a woman like me in real life. So the only way they could get interaction is by trying to insult me or, you know, and then like saying crazy shit to y'all. It's just weird. Yep, I know. Prayers for Wendy. Prayers for Wendy. Prayers for Wendy. Yeah, that's so sad. Congratulations. Thank you, Grace. Prayers for Wendy. Damn, I wish there was a way that she could get better. I feel like she's getting worse because she's not getting the help that she needs, and she's not surrounded by people that actually care enough to like really look into like alternative methods, you know, like to really try. And they was still letting her drink when she was in her damn biopic, knowing she was already out of sorts. Why would you give that woman vape pens and alcohol? Like, Wendy was already off, like off. That's weird. Like, why would you give her vape pens and alcohol knowing that she's already suffering mentally? That shit is fucking crazy. That's crazy. This is your first time in the chat. You love the energy. Al, welcome to the show, boo. Right, exactly, Kim. Why would they be stopping at the liquor store? Like, who is going? I feel like that's intentional. If you know I'm out of my mind and you know that my issues is because of drugs, alcoholism, nicotine, or whatever, why would you go and buy that for me? Why would you go and supply me with that? That's crazy. That's why I feel like these people be put in these people's lives to unalive them quicker. Because if Wendy didn't have no enablers around her, if she didn't have anybody that was going to that liquor store for her, she probably wouldn't have done as much damage as she's been able to do in the last 2 years. Or when did the Wendy show end? When did the Wendy? Let me Google. I'm on my phone, child. Like I'm not on goddamn computer, but whatever. I already started typing it in. So her show, her final episode was 2022, but it was reruns. But I'm trying to figure out when did Wendy Williams stop? Because Wendy Williams stopped appearing on her show. So it's saying it ended in 2021, 2022. But at the end, it was Sherry Shepherd. Let me see. When did Wendy last appear on her show? Her last appearance on the show was in 2021. July 16, 2021 was the last time Wendy physically appeared on her show. So from 2021 to 2024, she's been getting supplied with alcohol, all substances, vape pens. Who knows what the hell she's been doing? So that's 3 years, you know what I mean, worth of substance abuse because people around her have been supplying her with stuff. When she fell out on Halloween special, I knew it was going downhill. Yeah. But the thing is, once you fall out like that, you're supposed to change your life completely. Wendy's shoes were too big for Sherry to fill, literally and figuratively. I miss Wendy. Me too. She was amazing. Wendy really started falling off in the pandemic. Yeah, like 2020. She dang near cried through those episodes she did. Although I kind of feel like Storm is a male Wendy. That's dope. Is y'all smashing the like button? Yes. Are y'all hitting the like button? They did something to her. I saw Storm Monroe just talking about it. They took 16 M's from her. He said the cracker made her work. They took it. Damn. Yeah, the show officially was over in 2022 because they had Sherry Shepherd filling in for her. But the last time Wendy made an appearance on there was in 2021. Like you actually saw Wendy Williams like shoot a new episode. Before it was just like reruns, and then she kept having like the guest appearances or whatever. What's up, Vivian? It's sad. Yeah, everybody up in here right now. We need like 10 more likes. So hit the like button for me. Everybody smash the like button for me, period. Let me stop sharing this. I'm still sharing this damn abstinence page. I'm gonna play this again for because this is hilarious to me. This is so funny to me.
Why?
You look like a hoe.
I'm so sorry.
You look like a hoe.
He taking medicine today.
Where you going? Cause she look like a hoe.
Why?
You look like a hoe.
I'm so sorry.
You look like a hoe.
He taking medicine today.
Where you going? Cause she look like a hoe.
Why?
You look like a hoe.
I'm so sorry.
You look like a hoe.
He taking medicine today.
Where you going? Cause she look like a hoe.
Why?
You look like a hoe.
I'm so sorry.
You look like a hoe.
He taking medicine today.
Where you going? Cause she look like a hoe.
All right.
Why?
You look like a hoe.
I'm so sorry.
You look like a hoe.
He taking medicine today.
Where you going? Cause she look like a hoe.
I'm obsessed. Oh my god. He is hilarious to me. It was the gas, right? He said, "You look like a hoe. You look like a hoe. Cause she look like a hoe." He really do need his own show. I don't know how he don't have it. I don't know how he don't have it. You putting this on an album. I wish I could. I ain't trying to get sued by Orlando. You look like a hoe. Dang, Shara 7 been on live for 4 hours. You look like a hoe. Cause she look like a hoe. You look like a hoe. That shit is hilarious. Oh my God. I know. I can't stop. Oh. Cause she look like a hoe. He really is. He's hilarious. What's on TD Jakes? I don't know. He is suing that guy now. I did see that he was suing that guy. I don't even think that's. He's suing a guy that had went on Larry Reid's show. I did see that. You could play it. Hold up. Let me pull it up. So Bishop T.D. Jakes sues registered ex-offender Dwayne Youngblood for defamation over sexual assault allegations. Claims the fellow pastor is attempting to escort him for personal and financial gain.
Befriended, kind of close with Bishop Jakes. And we decided in one of the times he was there, it was going to be his birthday. And it was decided after we were done taking him out to eat that I would be the person to take him back to his sleeping place. After taking him back to her home, he says, "Come on in, let's talk." After sitting there and having this long discourse with him, I finally look at my watch and I'm like, oh my goodness, I got to go. I got up from the table. He got up from the table. He walked around way I had to exit quicker than I got over there. And when I started to walk past him, he pulled me to himself, wrapped his arms around me and tried to kiss me. And in that moment, I literally died. And in the morning, I step into our bathroom and my home phone rings. My mother answers the phone and she says to me, "Wayne, it's Elder Jakes." And when I get on that telephone, I can hear water. We befriended kind of close with Bishop Jakes. And we decided in one of the times he was there, it was going to be his birthday. And it was decided after we were done taking him out to eat that I would be the person in a bathtub. And in that thing, he says to me without any hesitation, "There's 3 things I need you to do. The first one is when I come to Pittsburgh, you're going to be the only person I sleep with. The second one is you can't sleep with anybody else because I don't want to give my wife anything. And thirdly, I will take care of you the rest of your life in a bathtub." And in that thing, he says to me without any hesitation, "There's 3 things I need you to do. The first one is when I come to Pittsburgh, you're going to be the only person I sleep with."
I mean, I think they said that he was okay. The statement is, during today's service, Bishop T.D. Jakes experienced a slight health incident and received immediate medical attention following his powerful hour-long message. Bishop Jakes is stable and under the care of medical professionals. The entire Potter's House family is grateful for the outpouring of love, prayers, and supports from the community. Thank you for your understanding and continued prayers. So that's the update on his condition. And basically, they said that TD Jakes is suing this man. So we gonna see how that unfolds. You look like a hoe. You look like a hoe. She look like a hoe. I cannot stop. Ah, that's stuck in my head. You look like a hoe. You look like a hoe. And she look like a hoe. Hey, St. Marquez. Ooh, excuse me. It says June 17, 2022. And Sherry Shepherd. I just looked and saw July 17th. Oh shit, a brand. July. It says the final episode aired on June 17th with Wendy Williams unable to appear. The show's YouTube channel and all other social media accounts were deleted, and related website domains were relinquished by early July. Her last appearance, this is what Reddit says, that her last appearance on the show was July 16th, 2021. That's when the last time she actually appeared. But her show was still running. So she had like a bunch of reruns, and a lot of people, from what I recall, because I remember watching it, and a lot of people was filling in and being a guest host, and then Sherry Shepherd was being a guest host, and then the show was officially over in 2022. That needs a remix, period. I wonder if Shara addressed the trophy wife about a comment. The trophy wife was blaming Shara for picking the predator. Oh, we spoke about that, Lisa. I have a video that says Shara responds to the trophy wife, and she basically talks about how she never told women to be desperate. Like you could check it out. I have a video, and in the title it has in the thumbnail it has Shara 7, and it has the trophy wife. Yeah. Is there anything else y'all wanted to talk about before I skedaddle? Skedaddle. You look like a hoe. Why is that stuck in my head? Ah. You look like a hoe. Yo. Tony the Closer is funny. Oh, I got some tweets right here from the girlfriend. Let me read these. Hold up. Let me share the screen. Did you ever check out the clips? You know what? I did, and we just didn't get a chance to get into it. Best thing I could do is not build with you when I could destroy you. Oh, I think she's singing a song. That takes some effing discipline. Always pick me up. This ain't that. Take care of me. All that I've known is gone. All I was building on. Then she retweeted, in this uncertainty, I hope you find the strength and resilience to keep trying. I hope you know how capable you are, even when it feels so overwhelming. Oh, and then this is back when they were happy. It says, preparing for when my man lands. Crispy, fresh linen, sprayed the lavender, candles lit, charcuterie board is his fave, stocking the fridge with his fave water, juice, and snacks, laying out his warm towels and shower aromatherapy melts. Thank you for her posting this, for them reposting this, because that bitch made it seem like he was doing husband duties. And I'm like, you think she wasn't doing wifely duties? You think she wasn't doing anything for him? Yet they were cohabitating and he didn't fucking give her a ring. He didn't make her a wife. He's talking about they expect for a man to do husband duties and they not even a husband. This woman was fucking getting you warm towels and aromatherapy and massaging you and fucking stocking your fridge and doing all types of shit to make you happy. I can't stand when niggas forget what women do for them. My man, my man, my man. I got your man and you can't do anything about it. Don't make no sense, don't even call and try to work out it. Cause I got your man and you can't do anything about it. Child, that's why you know these men, they be child. Yes, how many years? Okay, so Miss T3 that so I did a video on that I did a video on TikTok. The reason why I did not bring it to YouTube is because I did more research and they said that the resurfaced video was from 2006, but they said that they were still investigating today. But the Butterball factory said that these allegations were from the days of old. But this did happen. Shocking research video shows Butterball workers torturing and actually violating turkeys in slaughterhouse horror. And PETA had posted it, but it was from a 2006 PETA investigation. But who's to say if this is not still going on today?
And another time, another worker was putting his fingers in the turkey's cloaca, which is basically her vagina, while the line was stopped. Some workers even bragged about their abuse. When people go to the grocery store and they see Butterball or other turkeys all wrapped up in plastic, they just don't know what happens to the birds before they end up in the meat case. I mean, how could they? These dark plants are kept away from main roads and certainly not shown on TV. I went into this Butterball house of horrors to show people what the company never will. If even one person sees this video and stops eating birds, it'll be worth it. One guy humped a shackled turkey one day, and another time, another worker was putting his fingers in a turkey's cloaca, which is basically her vagina, while the line was stopped.
Nope, it's not fake. This actually did happen. It actually did happen. And y'all don't know, y'all haven't heard about sheep farms, like the actual sheep farms in other countries where bestiality is legal. Men literally go to farms to sleep with animals. I saw a video of a man sleeping with a bird, a turkey or a chicken, and like one of his family members walked in on him and he started screaming and running away. But he was screwing a bird. I don't even know what the fuck these men got going on. Yeah, koala bears got chlamydia too. All of the STDs and STIs come from animals. Y'all gotta know that. That's not human. Our bodies don't produce stuff like that naturally. So those type of bacteria come from animals. Salmon had some STDs in it. I think you could get herpes from certain chicken. From eating certain foods too, you could develop herpes and stuff like that. But they don't tell you that. They just make it seem like human people are just nasty. When we literally get a lot of things from animals. Well, men sleeping with animals, one. And two, also eating animals, ingesting animals is where we get a lot of these foreign bacteria and stuff that, you know, invades our body. And it's just crazy. The Claires was out there messing with the horses. Yeah. I understand why my mama never cooked or had us eat turkey. I love that woman. That's nasty. Yup. Not surprised these males don't have no morals or standards. These males are demons. What's up, Amberella? How the fuck you violate animals? Exactly. But then they get up here and say, I can't get a man and I can't find a man. Bitch, a man will have sex with a fucking turkey. A man will sleep with a dog. We need to protect the animals now. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. It's like that big TikTok girl. They got in trouble because she was messing with her dog. That's recent. Oh, I seen this African girl. She unalived herself because she did an interview and she admitted to doing stuff with her dog. And she said it, but they blurred her face out. But her village or wherever she was from, they found out that it was her. And she couldn't take the public scrutiny. So she unalived herself. That was recent too. And the host of the show came on there and was crying. Like, I didn't know she was going to do this to herself. Like, oh my God, I'm so sad that this happened. So all types of people be doing all types of shit. You just don't know. That's why I don't put nothing past nobody. You don't know what the fuck people are into in the privacy of their own home. You don't know what the fuck they got going on. You just never know. Mm-hmm. A rap admitted that? I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. When I was in school, a girl was screwing a cat. How the fuck you screw a cat? Like what? Oh my god! But I always heard that clear women, would let their dogs give them oral. I always heard that. That like when I was a kid, like a tween, I used to hear stuff like that. Years ago in South Carolina, his dog got stuck in his drunk woman. Oh my god, a dog got stuck in a drunk woman. Ugh. How you? Ugh. That's nasty. I can never sleep with an ambulance. Yeah, it's nasty. An ambulance had to give the dog a shot to separate them. Mm-mm. Like, why would you let a dog mount you? Like, people are fucking disgusting. An actual dog? Like, what type of shit is that? Mm-mm. Sick people. This was also fucking crazy to me. This man almost assaulted a woman and he turned himself in and he's doing a fucking interview like he's a celebrity, smiling and with a fresh haircut, talking about, oh, I don't know, but I just feel bad. I was under the influence. Like it's nothing. Like you just traumatized a lady for life. What the fuck is wrong with people? Suspect in smoke shop assaults, turns himself in and apologizing after attempting to actually attack an employee. Trigger warning, trigger warning. This has an actual video footage of him attempting to grab the lady. Shouts out to It's On Site, fair use.
Sir, anything you want to say? You want to say anything? Did you do this?
Came to make it right. I just came to make it right. I made a mistake, and the best thing I could do is make it right.
What were you trying to do?
Not trying to do anything. I made a great mistake. Wasn't trying. It was never my intentions. You know what I mean?
So why did you do that?
Under the influence. Smell drinks.
Anything
Few
you want to
drinks.
say to the victim?
Yes, most definitely. My sincere apology, and I hope that she's okay. And like I said, she's the main concern. Why I came back because, you know, someone someone has to take responsibility. And if I gotta do it, I don't mind.
What do you deserve for doing this?
Nothing. I'm not looking forward to nothing. And once she's okay and everything's all right like that, you know what I mean? And ain't that much damage done. Good.
You spoke to police today?
Yes, only today. Yes, ma'am.
You turned yourself in.
Yes, ma'am.
Why?
Um, I wouldn't say guilt, but like I told officers, I found out everything, and then
Did
I
you see
just had to.
yourself on the news or what?
My friends should on this phone. I don't have access to a TV to see on the news, so I've seen on the phone that it was on the news.
Your friend saw you on the phone
He showed me it. Yes.
and you realized you had been caught.
Not have been caught. I realized what had happened. I did not know about it until I probably say 3 or 4, 5 days ago. Before I found out even about the phone, someone had to come to me and tell me that okay, wait, you on TV? You know what I mean? So I said okay.
Have you ever done anything like this before?
Mm-mm. That's why it shocked me when I saw the video. And I was like, okay, I gotta make sure Eric come straighten this out. You know what I mean? I made a mistake by probably drinking too much, and that's the part where I slipped up. I allowed something to be put in my drink, not paying attention, and like the old saying, go, when you put a drink down, come back. You should just.
Thank you, sir.
Of course.
Something definitely does seem off about this too. And the way he, once again, how Amberella said, he said somebody gotta do something about this. Like, nigga, that was you. You saying that was you and then you went and got a haircut? Like, I just don't understand. Like, that's why there's some people's like, is that even him? Like, is that an actor? Like, what is this that we're seeing? I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. The whole shit is bizarre. He acting like it was nothing at all. Like, oh yeah, somebody probably put something in my drink. My friend showed it to me, and then I came and turned myself in. Like, what? And then they interviewing him. Like, what the fuck is going on? He's smiling like he a celebrity or something. Like the paparazzi is interviewing him. I don't know. See, that was the whole point for him to do that and get a haircut and shit. Is so that we could feel empathy. I don't feel empathy for no motherfucker attacking a woman. I don't give a fuck what he was on. If you got it in you to do that, then that's a part of who you are. Stop fucking saying this, bitch. Did I forget to put my wig on? I'm blocking you because now you're trying to troll me. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to ignore you. Why y'all coming up in here to troll me? Eat a dick, ho. And I don't give a fuck about your username because you're trying to be funny, bitch. And then they're gonna be like, oh, well, we didn't think that we thought he was sincere, because he about to I think he's gonna get away with whatever the fuck. What would you even be charged with this? Because he could have succeeded if she didn't fight him off. But he's trying to make it seem like somebody may have put something in his drink. See, like, oh, you put your drink down, and that's why they say you never leave your drink unattended. It's still the attempt. Okay. Based off the title, he may get off. He's trying to distance himself from himself. For real. Like, sir, that was you talking about somebody got to pay and take accountability. So that wasn't you in the video? What the fuck is going on here? What you mean somebody got to pay? You mean you? It's out of control out here, Joe. This is out of control. Why do women go on these shows and allow these men to do this? Like, I can't stand it.
Come right here. Let's call it 2-inch Tesla. Then we doing the hood. Cross the track. I'm finna smell you. We doing the hood. You don't know my struggle, so you can't feel my side. How old you is? 28. Oh, you 28, yeah. You ain't under 20 with that smell like that. You got a little tang. Let me give you the 2-inch tester. Come right here. Let's call it 2-inch tester.
Like, what the fuck is this? This is so humiliating. Like, I really want better for us. I'm sorry. I know certain things is entertainment, but you letting a man smell your coochie on a YouTube show. Like, what the fuck is going on? What is going on? You ain't gonna say your pussy got a little twang? Oh my God, I cannot. Jesus Christ, take the goddamn wheel. Jesus be a motherfucking fence, bitch. Cause what? Speaking of what, I don't know if y'all know who this is, but this influencer got sentenced to 10 years in the penitentiary because she tried to put a hit out on another influencer that accused her of scamming. 10 years in prison. She's fucking crazy. Ashley Grayson, 35, was one of the leading influencers in Texas. By her standards, she was the bestseller and wealthy business coach. She also created courses surrounding her business while claiming to be a philanthropist. Fox News gathers that Grayson's deeds date back to 2022. The online maven felt threatened by her ex and a bitter rival in the same line of business. Grayson also had eyes out for a Texan woman who often criticized her online. This led her to reach out to a friend from Memphis. She invited this friend and her husband to discuss a business opportunity. The alleged business coach then proposed to pay $20K for the lives of each of her threats. While the couple agreed to the offer, they immediately contacted the Popo. The duo shared more damning evidence of the suspect asking them to commit the unalivement. In a shared clip presented as evidence, Grayson offered to pay an additional $5K. She wanted her rival in Mississippi eliminated soonest. Although the hired duo cooperated with the Popo, they attempted to fake a hit. Prosecutors say they sent the video showing police lights. According to them, they allegedly tried to unalive the woman but were stopped by the police. Grayson believed the story and gave them $10K for their attempts. U.S. Attorney Reagan Fondren condemned the crime. Fondren maintained that Grayson tried to unalive over an issue that happened randomly online. The attorney turned it a 21st century crime that involved online feuds and affected people's reality. The suspect has been sentenced to 10 years in prison without the possibility of parole. What a dumb bitch. Bitch, it ain't that much motherfucking trolling online that will make me try to hire somebody to take one of these motherfucking people out on the internet. Like, what the hell? What is wrong with people? What the hell is wrong with people? Her stupid ass. She gonna be influencing right in the penitentiary. I wish I would be that fucking affected by a bitch that she knocked me off my square that bad. I'm sorry. Krishan and they were saying Krishan and Blueface was married. Y'all heard about that? Ain't it crazy how they fell from grace? Krishan spoke this over her life by saying she don't care and she bigger than everybody and she don't give a fuck and unfollow her. She spoke her downfall and her demise over herself. That's why you got to be careful what you say. Carlissa Angelic debunks rumors that Krishan and Blueface got married. Says her clout chasing sister started the fake story. My own sister thirsty for clout. Now let's see how she reaped from trying to rob my family out of a moment that had nothing to do with her. Blueface and Krishan have not gotten married despite the rumor started by Blueface's aunt, Carlita. His aunt shared. It's really sad they keep trying to use Krishan as an evil weapon. First, they use her child to get back, and now a marriage. Why couldn't whatever they do be released in love? Why everything used as a weapon of destruction? The whole ish is sad. I would never want my most valued moments to be used as a weapon of get back. If it's not her, it's the multiple people around her. They watched her pray for the Johns family, and not one of them prayers included them. Why is the world in such a ugly place for people who have nothing to gain or lose? Watch the people closest to you win, even when you think they think I lose. The news is they lied on her and him, and they not married. Stop wishing bad things on young people. Are not meant for each other, period. But they both in their bios had said that they was married, so that's why everybody was running with it. And the aunt did come out and say that they were married. So, I don't know. The trash took itself out. Yep. Janetta say he really is ill, that he is sick, that he has congestive. Ooh. Miss Netta sick? Oh, wow. No, I didn't see them kiss. I don't even see them on my timeline like that no more. I didn't know they got married. Well, they said they didn't get married, so I don't know. Yep, them love spelled that part. Let me see. I did not hear that about Miss Netta. Hold up. Let me see. Um, not Miss Netta got a. Well, we could look. I could look at this with y'all. We could scroll and see what's going on. Yes, he was on a live in his silky black bathrobe, and he was saying that he's been sick. He's having back problems and issues. Can't hold food down. Damn. I mean, he had that gastric sleeve. Then he went and fucking got that fake ass BBLs from, what was the name of that shit? From Goals. Then he went and let them put some shit in his teeth. Like, you cannot be letting all of these fucking people that's getting cosmetic surgery licenses on fucking Groupon cut into your body like that, and then they don't eat the healthiest. That's so sad. Was it this?
I'm having a problem bending down and everything. It's just my back is just killing me. I've been having back issues for a very long time, and they diagnosed me with a swollen disc in my back that swells up, and sometimes it presses like down on my spine, and that can be some very bad, horrible pain. Look how big these potatoes are. We ain't gonna need but one, because I ain't feeding the whole community. Me and Charles laid up in the bed all day long yesterday. Cars didn't move, we didn't move, or nothing. We just laid up in the bed. And we slept just about all day yesterday too, on and off. So we wasn't doing no cooking. Did I cook yesterday? My water is seasoned real good. So I'm just putting the potatoes in there. Who all cooking for Thanksgiving? That's what I want to know. But none of them need to come pay y'all a visit. See what y'all food tastes like or look like. But I sure have a lot to say about Miss Netta. I'm having a problem bending down. Oh my God.
That's sad. I hope that they be okay.
Smell the aroma. Yay, Jiffy cornbread. Yes. Hiccups. So, let's see. Cornbread, roast, or whatever you say you good.
Look at potatoes and carrots and onions.
That's it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I can finish that. Dang it.
If I'm not gonna make some tea or something.
You could have made that tea. I guess. Put a little cooking oil.
One thing about me, my mind.
I don't see no more with the black robe on. Oh, Miss Netta got a message for Grip Baby and Shamar.
Grip, move over to the side. Let me get some of that money. I bet y'all can, we can pop together. Shit, contact me. I'm willing to work with y'all. I'm willing to work with, I done Grit Baby done reached out to me, is working with me. Me and Shamar, we done ran into each other a couple of times, but we ain't never, got together saying about doing no type of work or whatever. But I'm willing to work with y'all. It ain't about no cloud, because y'all got the cloud and I got the cloud too, so we can put that cloud together and we can make a storm. We can make a storm with that little cloud. We can make a storm. Hey, Erica. Thank you for the super chat. But yes, I am willing to work with Shamar, and I'm willing to work with Grit Baby and her children, So I don't have nothing against them. I love their content. I have time where I stroll on social media too, and I watch people's stuff. I watch a lot of people's stuff, like crying. Grit, move over to the side. Let me get some of that. Feel a certain way about that man. He can feel all he wants to about me, but me personally, I got a heart, and I respect people that does stuff for me, and I never feel the hard way about Carlos. And the only reason why all that stuff hit at the fan.
Is that all right? Oh.
Pill that takes out all of the infection and stuff out of my skin. You're gonna see bumps and stuff gonna pop or whatever. But after they remove all the infection out of my skin, it's gonna clear me up. Okay. So like I told y'all before, I'm gonna have these little bumps and stuff like that's gonna come up in my face. That's because of the infection. If y'all had anybody that deal with acne, y'all would know. I don't know the name of the pill. It's in my dress. I don't feel like getting up and going to get it, but it's a pill that they give you to drain all the infection out of your skin, and then it clears it back up. If somebody on here know the name of the medication, then y'all welcome to put it on here. But I don't feel like going. I can go get it, but I don't feel like getting up and going to get it. Okay, that's just my feeling. But anyway, that again with that, that's why my face is broke out. And I don't care about my face being broke out. Do y'all see me be on this social media with a bunch of bumps or no bumps? I'm gonna get on here because this is how I make my money. This is my job. So I'm not gonna let my face or nothing like that stop me. My skin is not gonna have me sitting out on curb with no sign talking about I will work for money and food and all that other stuff. That takes out all issues. I ain't trying to be funny or nothing, but my thing about it is death. Death is a scary thing for everybody. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say, and nobody ready to die. I ain't even ready.
Oh no, I can't with that music. No, we can't with the music.
10 and 20 and 30 $30,000 that they giving us. Y'all know we make it. Content creators that's on here. Y'all know we top out sometime with 10, 20, 30, and $40,000 a month. But I don't want to make that. I want to make hundreds of thousands a month. That's what I want to make. Fuck that $50,000 and $40 and $20 and $30,000 checks they giving us. We can make hundreds.
Bitch, I'll take that motherfucking $20,000 a month. I can't wait to get there. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. We got the mind. We got the talent. We got the followers. We can make it. I done jumped. I don't think I've never got no 1,000 people on my live on TikTok. I mean on YouTube. I got 1,000 people, 1,010 on YouTube. So, like I keep trying to tell y'all, if y'all watching, and it won't be a content creator that got a problem with this now. I can't do that. I cannot do that. You know what? I did put in my mind 10 and 20 and 30, 10 and 20 and 30.
I guess that was the latest live that they did, but I don't see no other ones. So Let's go to videos. You look like a hoe. You look like a hoe.
Charles love banana pepper. I told Charles, I said, they don't have no little banana pepper. I said, they only got the big one. He was like, well, shoot, get the big one. I said, well, they ain't gonna last long. I mean, they're gonna, go bad. And he's like, nah, we're gonna put them in the refrigerator and I'll just eat them if I have to eat them. I said, all right then, but we don't need this many banana pepper. Just like I told you.
She look like a hoe. All right. Oh. Bound to go out. All right, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. I love y'all. I'm tired now. Singing that right? Let's play it one last time. To close out the show. Oh my God. The gag is I'm not even gonna go exactly straight to sleep. I'm probably gonna sleep a little bit, and then eventually I'll fall asleep because I'm tired. For real, I can't get it out of my head, so y'all can't either. We in this together. We in this together. We're all in it together.
Why?
You look like a hoe.
I'm so sorry.
You look like a hoe.
He taking medicine, baby.
Where you going? Cause she look like a hoe.
Why?
You look like a hoe.
I'm so sorry.
You look like a hoe.
He taking medicine, baby.
Where you going? Cause she look like a hoe.
Oh my God. Am I putting out no music? Hell yeah. But when the time is right, I absolutely will be putting some music out. Absolutely. I can't wait. I can't wait to get back in the studio, but all of that shit is expensive. Putting out one song is expensive, let alone, and I don't want to just put out one song for y'all this time around. Like I want to release an EP. So I mean, even if I just put out like 4 or 5 songs, in between 4 to 6 songs is what I would want to put out, and I would want to make a music video for each song, and it's not like super cheap to like shoot music videos, and especially when you're doing everything out of pocket. I'm on the hunt for a sponsor, but I absolutely want to do an EP. I've never done one. Like I've recorded so many fucking records in my life, but I never did like a full body of work and like put it out, That's one of my dreams. I'm gonna do that. 2025 is about to be lit up like a fucking Christmas tree, y'all. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be lit. I'm excited. I share all of the fucking catchphrases that I say. That's all songs. We already got 25 songs just based off of the things that I be saying to y'all when we do these live streams. 25 hit singles, okay? You look like a hoe. You look like a hoe. She look like a hoe. I love y'all so much, love bugs. Y'all are fucking lit. Y'all lit. You inspire me to start making content. Yes, do it. And do it. You just need to figure out a niche. What you like to talk about? What are you good at? Period. But LJ, I got my mama saying that part. Music costs a lot to make. Yeah, that exactly, Amberella. I'm getting to the business. That's why y'all need to hit these like buttons and help me to stay up in this motherfucking algorithm so we can run it up. All right. Period, poo. I'll talk to y'all. Well, technically today, but mañana. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. I only got one song out that's streaming, and I think it's on every platform. I think you can find it on like Spotify, Apple, and it's called Toxic Zick, but it's under Ro Jones, not Love Jones. Later, guys. You look like a hoe. I cannot stop. You look like a hoe. This is my last song. Cause she look like a hoe. All right, that's my last song. I love y'all. Bye.